Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Farzana Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister stressed the need of strengthening local government system to ensure equal development of all areas. First meeting of 9th National Finance Commission has agreed to equally distribute resources under 18th Amendment. Supreme Court, while issuing written judgment in Faizabad sit-in case, has directed for action against those who damaged or destroyed public properties. Foreign Minister has called for an independent and impartial international investigations to assess the situation in Indian-occupied Kashmir. President Trump has admitted that foolish wars and politics may hinder economic development of the United States. Third and last T20 between Pakistan and South Africa is being played at Centurion today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has stressed for strengthening the local government system in the provinces in order to ensure equal development of all areas. He was talking to PTI's member of National Assembly from Hazara division who called on him in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister also emphasized for implementation of Provincial Finance Award so that the areas lagging behind in development could be provided with sufficient resources. He said steps are afoot to exploit the tourism potential of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Talking to members of National Assembly belonging to Balochistan Awami Party, Prime Minister Imran Khan said development of the people of Balochistan, especially equipping youth with skills, is top priority of the government. He said technical colleges are being set up in Balochistan for imparting vocational training to the youth. He also emphasized on utilization of solar energy to fulfill energy needs in Balochistan. The Prime Minister said China-Pakistan economic corridor and development process in Gwadar will create enormous opportunities for social and economic development of the people of Balochistan. A calligraphy expert from the UK, Sonia, also called on Prime Minister Imran Khan in Islamabad today. She presented him a piece of her art which had an image of the Prime Minister along with national anthem. Talking to the Prime Minister, the calligraphist said she is overwhelmed by his political struggle and vision. She expressed a desire to make efforts for highlighting the positive image of Pakistan worldwide. Sonia's expertise in calligraphy became famous on social media. She came from Qatar to meet the Prime Minister. The first meeting of reconstituted 9th National Finance Commission held in Islamabad today with Finance Minister Asad Umar called for complete data sharing among the federal and provincial governments. The meeting formed 6 subgroups to put forward proposals for FATA affairs, ease of doing business, macroeconomic issues, and horizontal and vertical distribution of resources. The meeting reviewed recommendations for better distribution of national resources under the new NFC award. The meeting agreed that fiscal allocation should reflect true spirit of 18th Amendment. Information Minister Chaudhry Fawad Hussain has invited Facebook to open its office in Pakistan to get advertisement business. He was addressing a function relating to the importance of digital media in Islamabad this afternoon. The minister said Pakistan has allocated 1/3 of government advertisements to digital media. He said advertisements worth 7 billion rupees are being generated in Pakistan. He said advertisement platforms are shrinking from formal media to digital media. Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Youth Affairs Usman Dar says government is introducing pro-youth legislation for their socio-economic development. He was chairing a meeting of Pakistan Bureau of Statistics in Islamabad today for the launch of National Youth Development Index Survey. Usman Dar said policy reforms will be made in education, employment, and engagement to enhance the capacity of youth. He highlighted the importance of collecting credible data on current socio-economic status of youth across Pakistan for planning effective interventions for their uplift. Supreme Court has decided to proceed against those who were advocating hate, extremism, obstruct people's right to use roads and damage public property in accordance with the law. The directions were given by a two-member bench of the Apex Court comprising Justice Qazi Faiz Isa and Justice Mushir Alam while announcing judgment in Suyomoto case of Faizabad sit-in. In a 43-page verdict, the Apex Court directed that if a person is issuing an edict or fatwa which harms another or puts another in harm's way, he must be criminally prosecuted. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Speaking on the multinational naval exercise Aman 2019 will help bring friendly navies together to achieve the aim of maritime cooperation and security. These views were expressed by Commander Mirza Aslam Beg and Lieutenant Commander Javeria Naseem while taking part in a program of News and Current Affairs channel in Islamabad today. Commander Mirza Arsalan Beg said Pakistan had been hosting the multi-country naval drill Aman since 2007. He said 28 countries participated in the first exercise along with their ships, aircraft and observers. Talking about Aman 2019, he said 46 countries have so far confirmed their participation in the multi-nation drill. Speaking on the occasion, Lieutenant Commander Javeria said drills in peacetime prepare the forces well for any real conflict situation. She said Pakistan wants peace on its land as well as sea frontiers. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says the government and the people of Pakistan remain steadfast in their moral, political and diplomatic support to the Kashmiris. This he stated while speaking at an exhibition on Kashmir marking the observance of Kashmir Solidarity Day in London. He said Pakistan will not spare any opportunity to create awareness on Jammu and Kashmir situation before the international community. He demanded to halt bloodshed in Indian-occupied Kashmir immediately and unconditionally. He further said that the deteriorating situation in Indian-occupied Kashmir has made it all the more necessary to establish an independent, impartial and international investigation to assess the situation in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The exhibition was jointly hosted by British Member Parliament Imran Hussain and Chairperson of World Congress of Overseas Pakistanis Nahid Randhawa to extend moral support to the oppressed Kashmiri people in Indian-held Kashmir. Pakistan's ambassador to China, Masood Khalid, says 2019 has been officially designated as Pak-China Friendship City Year. In an interview in Beijing, he said colorful activities will be organized to commemorate this special occasion. The ambassador said relations between Pakistan and China would continue to develop in the new year, especially in the fields of education, information technology, and agriculture. U.S. President Donald Trump says an economic miracle is taking place in the United States, but the only thing that can stop it are foolish wars and politics. In a State of the Union speech, he said great nations do not fight endless wars. President Trump hailed his administration's efforts for peace with Taliban in Afghanistan and said if a deal could be reached, it would allow him to bring some U.S. troops back home. On the North Korean issue, Trump announced that his second summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un would take place on the 27th and 28th of this month in Vietnam. Iran has called upon the United States to withdraw its troops from Syria as planned by President Donald Trump. The remarks were made by Ali Akbar Wilayti, senior advisor to Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, in a meeting with Syrian Foreign Minister Walid al-Muallim in Tehran. The third and last T20 cricket match between Pakistan and South Africa will be played at Centurion tonight. The match will start at 9 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. South Africa has already won the three-match series by 2-0. And finally, the weather report. Rain thunderstorm occurred at scattered places in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Upper Punjab, Islamabad, Quetta and Kallat divisions, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan today. Weather remained cold and dry in other parts of the country. Rain and thunderstorm with snowfall over the hills is expected at scattered places in Rawalpindi, Gujranwala, Lahore Division, Islamabad, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir, while at isolated places in Malakand, Hazara, Mardan and Sargodha divisions during the next 24 hours. To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister stressed the need of strengthening local government system to ensure equal development of all areas. First meeting of 9th National Finance Commission has agreed to equally distribute resources under the 18th Amendment. Supreme Court, while issuing written judgment in Faizabad sit-in case, has directed for action against those who damaged or destroyed public properties. Foreign Minister has called for an independent and impartial international investigation to assess the situation in Indian-occupied Kashmir. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch for wide video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.